This is a special edition poster that I did for this year's Halloween. I'm gonna have them on eBay up later tonight. So if you guys can see what it is, it's a Sleepy Hollow poster. I'm gonna bring it a little closer there so you can see. It's really, really nice. But the best part about this poster, it also doubles as a full page ad from comics. Here you have the 7-foot Frankenstein and Boney the Skeleton, and of course the Polaris nuclear submarine, which was the last video that I posted. Now, this poster can be doubled, so you can either get those double frame, that has a glass in the center that kind of you can put it in and it will be doubled, or either or. But this is only a special edition. I only printed 100 of them. This is what I have here, of course, is the 7-foot ghost. This is several of the ads that were throughout the years, and when you buy the special edition Johnson Smith one that comes in the box that I have, it brings this paper inside that has all the different ads, and it has a little bit of the history of the 7-foot ghost, of why it is considered a mail order legend. Now, I'm going to get a little closer here so you can see. Of course, this is my favorite ad here, the Honor House ad. And you have here the Melting Company, and you have the Johnson Smith Ghost, which is the one that's inside that big display case. That's the original over there. And the Melton I will do in the next unboxing. I need to find that particular one. It's a trick or treat. As you guys know, Halloween is coming. We're a few days away. In fact, we're a few days away from the Chiller Theater Convention. I wanted to tell you guys that I've been working on a few things, and at the end of this video, I have a big surprise for you. I'm unboxing for the first time in probably 10, 12 years, an item that I haven't opened up. It's been sealed for a very long time in my storage. I was able to get it out the other day, so I am now at the end of this video. So you're gonna have to wait till the end of this video, and I guarantee you, you're gonna love what I have to show you. Now, what I wanted to show you guys most of all is, I have here, of course, a couple of the ads that I've always had, and I keep showing you guys. But if you guys remember the Haunted House Mystery Bank, I'm hoping one of you guys, here, let me get it closer there, can know anybody who ordered this, and maybe, we can find out what it really was. As I've said in the story in the past, is that the Haunted House Mystery Bank, they made a ghost version, and this one is called the Haunted House Mystery Bank, which is a wind-up toy from Japan. Those are not the ones that we're talking here. This one here is 7 inches wide, 7 inches high, 9 inches deep, and it's battery operated. And a hand comes out of the door. So this one is still a mystery after 40 some odd years. I've been looking for it. I have probably over 50, 60 banks, including the Haunted House Mystery Bank, which is the one with the ghost that was sold in Disney back in the 70s, early 70s actually. That's not this bank. So if you guys, the reason I'm showing this is if you know anybody who might order it, please leave a comment below or write to my email, get in contact with me and let me know. Now, as you guys know, I had a couple of weeks ago, about 3 or 4 weeks ago, I posted a unboxing of the Polaris nuclear sub. And here is the famous ad of the Polaris sub. And if you look at some of my older videos, I unboxed the Dracula. Not the Dracula, actually the Frankenstein. I need to do the Dracula. I haven't actually found the original Dracula yet, but when I find it, I will have it for you guys. Now, what I also wanted to show you guys is a lot of you guys might have seen, not just any comic book you pick up from the 1970s, early 1970s, you've probably seen this ad which says grow 7 gigantic monsters, or actually grow 7 monsters. Now this, with the help of my friend Scott, we have decided, and he was able to bring them and redo them again, and we will be selling the hair growing monsters. What they really were are hair growing monsters. And it's kind of like the Chia Pets. So you get an idea of how they really work. But this was a fabulous ad. It ran for many years. One of the original inventors of this was Harold Van Brohut from the Sea Monkeys, same guy who invented the X-ray glasses, the Hypno Specs, and the Sea Monkeys. but grow 7 monsters. Look how beautiful that ad is. It's a fascinating ad. I'm showing it to you guys here so you can get an idea of the item. Now, we have done our version for the House of the Unusual. And if you will see in the next couple of days, I'm going to be listing them on eBay. And the monster, you have your own 7 monsters here that you obviously would cut out the instructions, and the kit is all completed to let you know how to grow your own hair growing monsters. It's a beautiful treat, and it's a throwback from the 70s that I'm remaking again. So this is going to be available. Now, you guys know that I do have the 7-foot robot plans. I sell also the 7-foot robot plans I'm selling right now on eBay and Etsy. Also on my website are the ones that Scott actually rebuilt or did for me. They're not the originals I was looking for years, but they are a remake, and they're really, really nice and more modern. Now, I have acquired the 7-foot robot plans. I have a whole story on how that's going to happen, and I'm going to reproduce them pretty soon. They'll be available in the next couple of weeks. I'm actually working with Scott in doing me a vector copy of it so that I can reproduce them, and it's going to be the original, same exact thing, but it's going to be, instead of just like the plants are 17 inches by 22, it's going to have in the back the story of how I acquired the monsters, which I think you will like, and some surprises. Another thing I wanted to tell you guys is, all you guys know how much I've loved the 7-foot monster ghost. Now, this ghost that I have here on the side here is a 7-foot ghost sold in the dollar store. It's a piece of junk, as you can see it, but anyway, that's what they sell. But back in the day, the 7-foot ghost, now that was the real thing. Now, if you guys like, I do have them on my collection. I found this little character here.
Happy Halloween.
It's a banshee, and well, she's been in my storage gathering dust, and I, as you guys can see, I usually keep all the original tags on it. So I bought her out because I thought it was, Halloween is coming, why not have a nice setup? I do sell for the 7-foot ghost a very, very nice box set, and it has the Johnson Smith ghost outside the box. If you guys ever seen or heard of Laura Legends, you can actually get a link to her YouTube channel below. And you'll see that Laura Legends is a very famous girl. She's done a lot of toy reviews, and she's very popular. Well, a few years ago, she actually received one of those, and it was, I believe it's called the Laura Legends Unboxing number 19. And you'll get an idea of how the ghost is. One of the reasons I haven't actually posted any videos, because I was doing it every week, and I haven't posted, 2 things are happening. One, Chuck is actually now going to have a special, and it's called You Betcha. And what it does is he's going to teach people how to create some of his magic tricks. And what I'm saying by that, he's going to show you how to build the electronic magic kits. And that is really, really a cool thing, because if you can have that done, you can actually follow him doing it, and you can, it's going to be a cool video. So instead of doing the Chuck's Corners, which we've been doing on for the last 2 years or so, we're going to change the format. So I still have 2 Chuck's Corners that I'm going to finish and broadcast. I'm going to keep doing this reviews in my storage unit. Instead of doing it here in my house like I'm doing, I'm actually going to be in my storage unit, and I'm going to be going through individual boxes and unboxing treasures before you. Now, what's going to be cool about that is that every box I open is obviously a box I don't know what's in it. So it's going to be like a treasure hunt, and I think you guys are going to like that. So to get some oomph into my reviews, instead of just doing showing not my face and whatever and the individual toys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually do a review that will be done in the actual storage facility. And this way, when I open a box, per week, it's only going to be like 10, 15 minutes at the most. I'm not going to carry on long, but I'm going to open boxes, and we'll open a new box each week and see what's in the box. If you guys have been listening to my podcast, we have been broadcasting one story each day. The last story will be read on October 30th, the day before Halloween. And that's when we will become, again, a podcast. A lot of times it's going to be live where you could actually see us, or it'll be just, recorded. We have to see what format we're going to use. But the very first podcast is going to be on Halloween Day, the 31st. And most likely it's going to be broadcast live. So you will be able to see it live on YouTube. At the same time, it's going to be on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon Prime. Our podcast goes over all the platforms that are out there. The stories that are leading up to Halloween are called from a book that we published called Shadow Whispers. I've sold quite a few copies of it already, and I would love for you guys to, hey, if you have little kids, here's your chance to buy the book. It's a really nice book. It's got a really nice, cool cover. You can find it on Amazon. I also want to thank everybody who has been buying books from me and Chuck from Amazon, especially How to Hunt with Magic, which we sold quite a few of them this month alone. I want to thank you again for that. So again, guys, don't forget, it's very important. Tell your friends about it. Help us to grow. Help us so that the channel can become more fun. As we progress, it becomes more professional and stuff. I believe I should be able to, because of course, after this, I want to seal it again. I don't want to, because if this gets damaged, this is like museum worthy. Actually, the frame has a special gas that I put seal gas inside. Got it put in this frame 10 years ago. More than 10, like 15 years ago, I guess. And right now it's the first time I'm going to unbox it. Put it here, and here we go. Here's a close-up of the ghost, as you guys can see. Then the center and the bottom, there's a picture from the Kirk Damaris book. Here you see the ghost with the Casper face and the control line. You see two of them because I did have an extra set, so I put them in with this display case. Going up here, you have one of the original ads for the 7-foot ghost. And over here you have the record and the famous ad next to it. Here are the instructions, the yellow ones above, and the two envelopes. It's only one envelope, but I did have an extra one, so I included when I built this set here. I had the extra stuff put in there. As you could see, again, here's the full ad for the ghost, and that's the most famous one. The envelope that's above that's torn, that's the one that appears inside Mail Order Mysteries by Kirk Damaris. That's the photograph he took, because I didn't have the other one that was sealed back then. Here again is an ad for an insert from a Johnson Smith catalog, and again there's a Casper there. So this is a great review, and this is probably one of the best items I own. The only one that I treasure more than this one is the Melton Company Ghost, because I got that one when I was very little, and it's been in my possession since. So guys, enjoy this. Right now you will see the ghost in action. Enjoy this part.